What's going on, everybody? How's everybody doing? I figured I'd do a video. I'm online, messenger, talking about what's going on in the States, Canada, stuff like that. So I figured, since I keep getting asked what's my opinion on what's going on in the States, I tend to say it better than I write it. A lot of people take what I say wrong because I'm so direct and just point out blank. Like, I don't give a shit. So, my feelings on the U.S. elections. I don't think I have a big enough bowl to fit the amount of chaos cereal I would need to put in there. Not K-Logs, chaos. Okay, it's a new type of cereal. It's a fucking, you open it up, you hear screaming and screeching and crying and moping and yelling, and then you pour it out and you get the media and the people and the government and everything, and fucking, it's in all in a bowl, you know, and fucking, that's what it's like. It's all scrambled up in there and fucking don't know what to believe, don't know who to believe, don't know. So, it's just one big mess. That's the government. Doesn't matter which government, it's just one complete mess. Now look, both sides. Okay, I'm talking the Biden side and the Trump side. Both y'all wanted a fair election. Clearly, with the evidence we're seeing, with everything that's taking place, this isn't going exactly the way everybody wanted. This is turning out to be even worse than what it was with Bush and Gore. So, I mean, it's a joke. Alright, so look. Just do a revote. Fuck it. Just do a revote. If the Biden side thinks that it ain't gonna matter, Trump lost, yada yada, like they're saying online, then do a revote. Cut out the ballot voting, and everyone do it in person. That way, we're guaranteed everyone's gonna show up, everyone's gonna vote. This will be like something we've never seen before with the amount of people showing up. But we're gonna have it in person, so that way, just screw it. There ain't no way it can be cheated, right? And let's get our viewers in there, Republican, Democratic, citizen, whatever, private, whatever, fucking independent. If you want to go in and watch them do it, go in and do it. But let's just do it right. Get it over with. No more bull crap. No more spending of the taxpayers' dollars on this case, on that case, on this, on that. And just do a revote. Okay, America, you messed up. Do a revote. Like, I get that the mail-in ballots, okay, I get it. It's faster, it's easier, it's simpler. But then why do mail-in ballots? Why not just make an app ballot? Make an app where everybody can just sit at home, punch in their information and prove that it's them, type in your answer. Someone from the government's going to call you. Did you do this? Yes. What's your name? What's your address? Your birthday? Make sure it matches. And then boom. Okay, your vote is Biden, Trump, whatever. And that's how you do the count. That's how, like, if you're going to do mail-in ballots, like, think about it. You guys have been preaching now, including Biden, have been preaching, including Trump, have been preaching about saving the environment, how we need to change things to help the environment. Mail-in ballots are destroying the environment. Not only are we throwing out more of them, but we're cutting way more trees down to produce them. So you're really harming the environment. We have cell phones. We have other ways we can use technology to do the voting system. Do it that way. Don't do a mail-in ballot. Right here. Let's get an app going that the government controls, only the government, and is counted. And every state can control their own fucking database, and then that database gets sent to the main base, which is where everybody, okay, this state says Biden, this state says Trump, this state... It's guaranteed, and fucking, at least you know, no one dead is going to be fucking doing it. Nobody's going to be doing 8, 9 times, because if you can't. You have to prove it. You have to prove who you are. Once you do that, boom, you're set. Make your vote. I think that's the way to go. Oh, pardon me. It'll stop the illegal votes. It'll stop the illegal immigrant votes. Everything. Oh, Jesus. I've drank a thing of pop. I'm not going to show it, but you guys know what it is. It's fucking whatever. It's a drink. So anyways, fucking, this is what I'm talking about, guys. You guys got to stop with this nonsense. Stop fighting over stupidity. You know, it's like these people that fight over mask or no mask. I think the whole debate is fucking pointless. Let me explain. Even if somebody, say we're walking down the street, I'm not wearing a mask, you're wearing a mask. Even if me not wearing a mask, you still got a mask there between us. So in the end, you're still safe, and fucking, I'm just fucking myself over. Old people wearing masks and everything, they're safe because they got a mask on. Those who don't want to wear a mask aren't affecting them because they got a mask on. Hello? Are you guys like, you got kids starving in the streets, you got people, elderly people dying, it's winter's coming, there's gonna be more of these people dying, kids on the street and everything that are living out in the fucking streets are gonna be dying this winter, and you wanna fight over fucking mask? A pointless debate that has no end to it, because in the end, you're still safe, they're still not. Look, if you're too scared, stay in your fucking house. If you're not too scared, go back to work, go back to normal life. That's what I think is what needs to happen. If you're too scared, when you go outside, put on a mask. That'll protect you not only from yourself and the air around you and stuff you touch, but from the other people there. Duh. So, rather, if they wear a mask or not, it doesn't affect you as long as you're wearing yours, right? So, see, the debate just goes nowhere. It's just an endless fucking cycle that distracts us from what's really going on. Our Canadian government, even my American friends should hear this, our Canadian government for many, many, many years told us we had no money to help these kids across the world that are starving and dying, that we had no money to help our own poor, our own homeless. We had no money, but we could hand 1.2 billion to CBC News. On top of already the incentives they received from the government. Wait a minute, Cole. I thought, isn't the media independent from the government, but yet they wouldn't exist without the finances of the government? So doesn't that mean that the government owns the media? Oh no. What a shocker. Holy shit. Anyways, we were told for many years we didn't have this money, yet money seems to be flowing out just fine now, and all these corporations need it. Just found, they're posting Trudeau making over $6,000 a week. Holy shit. Now, don't get me wrong. It's a lot of work. He has to do a lot of stuff. But he doesn't need the money. If he's doing it for the people, then he should reject his paycheck just like Trump did. So should Biden, because they all come from rich, billionaire families. Why are they receiving a paycheck? I thought they were doing this for the betterment of mankind within their country. And everybody else's country too, because we should be working together. We're in 2020 for fuck's sakes. Why the hell are we still fighting over this stupid fucking things, man? I think it's time that the militaries and the people come together and we fucking just tear down the government and rebuild it from scratch, because holy shit. See what I mean? It's just a big bowl of chaos. In America, you're just you're like the box just got dumped into the whole fucking bowl. And the bowl's overflowing because the bowl's only about that big, right? So, and you got a big box of cereal like that, ain't gonna fucking fit, right? That's what happened with the ballot system. That's why it was a bad idea, right from the get-go. And then right from the get-go, I said it too. Fucking, they should have, down in the States, should have fucking done it through a government-controlled app. We got a lot of government-controlled apps right now. No one's hacking them. And if somebody does hack them, again, it's computerized. So right away, if someone's dead, it's going to show up on the computer. If someone's not a legal citizen, it's going to show up on the computer. And their votes don't count. And then it's going to take the control of these corrupt people, be it Republican or Democratic, be it wherever the voting system is, be it whatever's fucking with the numbers. These corrupt people is taking the power away from them and putting it into the database and letting a smart fucking computer do the job, because clearly they can't be trusted with it. Doesn't mean we're set on this. We still have a right to review any of the data. So anybody's names, we can research them ourselves to see if they're alive or not, if they are who they are or not. We can still go into the data. We keep it public. Complete transparency to the public. I'm telling you. If only I was in charge of things I would change. But America, you seriously, you need to really knock that off, okay? It's time to redo your election. It's time to admit there was a big mistake and just redo it all. Biden, guys, I mean, you won. So clearly, if you go to the polls, you're going to win again, right? What do you got to worry about? Just saying. I'm not saying that you yourself are responsible for this whole thing or because you're a Biden fan. Sorry, I'm not like that because A, I'm a Cree man. I don't give a shit about your politics. Oh my God. Doesn't affect me. But right now, because of how bad of a big bowl of chaos it is, you guys can't seem to think clearly or see clearly or hear clearly or anything clearly. It's all jumbled up in the big bit. So you need to hear the people standing on the outside at this point because we're the ones that aren't in that big bowl of chaos who are looking and seeing this mess. Redo the election. End of discussion. End of the fight. No fucking comment. And whoever wins, wins. That's it. That's all. And if we're going to do the ballot where you can just make it easier for the people, guys, we got it. The ballot system, the machine's right here in our hands. I'm using it to record me right now. We can do it. And it can be maintained, watched, and protected. Using algorithms, using codes, using, you know what I mean? It just, let the geniuses do what they got to do with their computer shit, get it done. And guys, you guys got to represent whoever owns a tech company, be it Google, Apple, I don't give a shit. Create the app because clearly the government just doesn't want to do it because then it takes the corruption of both sides. Doesn't matter which side. It's going to take the corruption. Because again, it doesn't matter who's going to be in charge, guys. They're both going to continue getting rich while we keep getting poorer. The only way we're going to change this whole fucking thing is by electing someone fucking a real... I wouldn't even elect one person. I would elect a group of people. One that comes from the farming industry, one that comes from the education system, one that comes from the healthcare system, one that comes from just being a regular citizen, one that's a hard worker, one's from the welfare system, and just put them all together and just have them sit at a table and just come up with the greatest ideas how to fix each and every individual problem. That's just my opinion. But anyways, and the whole mask thing, there was a protest here in Cornwall, and I saw people screaming at them, yelling at them, and like one guy was sitting there screaming, yelling, telling him to kiss his ass with his mask and shit, and I'm just like, you're not wearing your mask, yelling at them for not wearing a mask. It doesn't make sense. Don't. And then I go down to the store, same day, right at the bottom of my hill. I'm standing there, I'm getting my stuff. All of a sudden, I can hear this guy fucking murmur something to this small little kid. Well, I wouldn't say she's a kid. She's like a little girl, fucking 16, 17, something like that. And she was there with her mom, and fucking all of a sudden he turns around and starts giving her shit because she had her thing like this. She's like, I'm so sorry, I forgot my mask in the car, but I'm going to do this until I go out. The guy started giving her shit. No. I turned right to him, man. I said, look, motherfucker, at least she's fucking putting something on her face, and on top of that, it's a sweater. It's thicker than what you're wearing on your fucking face, so why don't you leave her the fuck alone? And that was the end of the conversation. I went out to the van, told Corey about it. We fucking laughed about it, man. Watched that guy come out and get in his car and take off. Like, fuck you, man. Don't pull that shit. You're not allowed to put your fear on other people. I don't give a fuck what the government says, the media, or anybody. You're not allowed to put your fucking joy on other people. You're not allowed to put your love on other people. You're not allowed to put your hate on other people. You're not allowed to fucking pump fear. You're not allowed to force someone to change their entire life based off your personal feelings. Okay? We all need to fucking wake up to this. This is a reality check right here. I am not going to change who I am for fucking nobody. And I don't expect anybody to change who they are for fucking me. But guess what? Believe in what you want. Believe in who you want. And do what you want. If I'm not bleeding, I'm not fucking in the hospital, I'm not in a ditch, I'm not dead, or I'm not in a jail because of it, do what the fuck you want, man. I'm still going to be your friend. A lot of people ask me, oh, why are you still friends with certain people from your past? I mean, you're saying you're going to change your life around, but you're still friends with these people. And it's like, so what? Their choices in life are their fucking choices, man. And it doesn't affect me, and what I do doesn't affect them. But yet we still always got along. Why wouldn't we still talk? I don't give a shit what people think. I don't care what people say. I'm a quiet guy when I go places, and I am. Anybody who knows me knows I'm a pretty quiet guy. But there's just certain things I can't stay quiet about. And this whole fucking American thing is just like, you guys got to figure out what the fuck you're doing, and you got to figure out how to fix this and end it. Grow up. You guys made a mistake. Fix it. Don't fight and argue. Don't fucking go online and start fucking wars over stupid shit and hating on each other because of some fucking two pricks who are billionaires who don't give two fucks about you, okay? Let's be honest. Did they come to your door and personally thank you for voting for them? Any of them? No. These people don't care about you. They just wanted your vote so they can stay in power and then keep spending money and going throughout their plans rather than your plan. All right? Rather than you getting, oh, finally, I'm not being taxed so much on my paycheck every week. I can finally make a living. Oh, I can actually afford that fucking house. Are you kidding me? That's our plan. That's the plan we want help with. Not this stupid shit of fucking fighting over who's fucking dick's bigger or whose tits are nicer. I don't give a fuck. It's time to give up on that process. Otherwise, we're always going to be stuck in it. And leave people alone who don't want to wear a fucking mask. Get over it. Like, I don't wear a mask no matter where I go. The only time I'll wear a mask, out of respect, is if I'm asked to by the store owner or something. I'll be like, you know what, man, fuck it. It's like 2 minutes. I'm going in and get my shit and the fuck out anyways. If I see an elderly person coming, I put one on. I just, it's the Cree in me, right? It doesn't matter how much I try to reject the ideology, sorry. But when it comes to kids and elderly, my heart sinks and I cave. So call me a sellout for that if you want, but I can't do it. When it comes to the elderly or children, they got to be protected, guys. Doesn't matter what you think or I think. They have to be protected. And I know kids have a 99.9% chance of fucking not even like catching it and not even knowing they have it, okay? I get that. And I get we're pretty much around that same percentage around too. We're like in the 80s or 90%, small 90% is like 91 or 92%. But still, the elderly, though, are wicked affected by it. So it's just at heart. And with the kids, it's just in general. You got to be safe with them, right? So let's just look at it that way. And just shut the fuck up, man. Leave people alone. Stop fucking harassing people. If they want to fucking strike in the street, let them strike in the street. Like, fucking when you want to protest about something and you see them sitting there fucking harassing you, no. They're letting you do your fucking thing, man. Get your word out there. They may not agree with your word, but the fact that you're fucking taking the initiative to get it out there, man, hey, kudos, I'm for that. I may not agree with you, but I'm for what you're doing. And you're taking that initiative. You're taking that that role that we're supposed to be taking as citizens. Fucking when the government's fucking around, it's time to set things right, or at least make it fair. Everybody, man, that's what I'm talking about. There's one thing that we got to put back in schools. One thing that we got to start teaching even each other, and that's something I guess since the late '90s. I would say we've forgotten about this key human aspect. It really is. It's a key human aspect that we each individually have to have. And since the late 90s, it's like nobody has it or we're not teaching it or something. And that's this one simple fucking word, respect. That's it. Don't degrade someone because you disagree with them. Don't bash them, just fucking debate them. Try to get them to understand your side so that way you can have an open and equal conversation. So that way you know their side, they know your side, and okay, this is where we stand. But you know what? Because we disagree on this one thing, we have 1,000 others that we get along with, that we can be best friends on. But no, because that one fucking thing, we can never be friends again. You support Trump, you support Biden. Basic human decency and respect and compassion are just things that are non-existent anymore. But those are the exact type of things I've been saying in previous videos that we need to add back in education somehow, some way. Even if we have to use technology to get it done, we should implement it, because we don't want to continue this path, do we? Do you? Anyways, like the video, share it. Was there anything else I want to talk about today? But wasn't there something about Canada? I could have swore there was something about us. Our government's shit, so you can look in any direction, you're gonna find a pile of shit. So I can't. It doesn't matter what you want to talk about when it comes to Canada. I mean, they just keep getting richer and richer, and we end up nowhere. We just stay stale. We're dormant. We're still wind. Canada, if you want to change that, man, we need someone real. And we're just not going to get that with the people we have now. Oh, sorry. So anyways, have a great day, guys. That's my feelings on American politics, and that's my feelings about masks. I guess I can add that in there too, because I wasn't planning on it, but I mean, it's the same concept. It's just like American. What's going on in America is the same thing. What's going on here in Canada with the mask? It's just a pointless, endless debate. The only way to solve it for Canada is just everyone's got to fucking remember what respect is. And for everyone that's on the other side, and that goes for both sides, people that wear masks and people who don't wear masks, okay? Just fucking both of you. Learn with some respect. Now, as far as America, it's the same thing. Like I said, it's a pointless fucking endless debate. Okay, this is not going to end for months. It's going to make a complete mockery of your country, a mockery of your people. Is that what you really want? Biden side. Is that what you really want? Trump side. Is that what you really want? No. So let's fix this. Scrap everything. Every vote is scrapped. And just new election date. Not all the time. Just this one time because we fucked up. It's time to admit it and just get over it and fucking redo it. Like I said, Biden's, if you're sure you won, then you should have zero objection to this. And Trump's side, since you're constantly bitching that you want fairness, then okay, this is the only thing that's going to be fair left. This is your one option. Otherwise, you're leaving it in the hands of the same corrupt people who began it to begin with. This whole mess. So, that's my feelings on it. Alright? So, have a great day, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video.